Have you ever wondered why African elders warn children never to whistle in the forest at night? What if they weren't trying to scare anyone? What if they were trying to save lives? Tonight's story takes us to a village where one young man ignored the voices of his ancestors and awakened something that had slept beneath the earth for hundreds of years. This is Spirits and Ancestors. Long before electricity reached the villages of southeastern Nigeria, there stood a peaceful community called Umuozu. Its people respected tradition. Every harvest season, they poured palm wine onto the earth to honor those who had gone before them. They believed the ancestors never truly died. They simply watched over the living. But not everyone believed. Obinna was different. Strong, fearless, and stubborn. Whenever old men spoke of spirits, he laughed. Dead people cannot protect the living, he often said. His mother would shake her head. My son, one day, the unseen world will answer your pride. Obinna only smiled. One dry season, wealthy strangers arrived. They claimed they were traders. But secretly they searched for hidden treasure buried beneath the sacred forest. Nze Okoro warned them. No axe must touch those ancient trees. They ignored him. The first tree fell. Then another. And another. The sound echoed through the valley like a cry. That night, every dog in the village howled. No bird sang the next morning. The river became strangely silent. Even the wind seemed afraid. Soon, terrible things began happening. Healthy crops withered overnight. Children woke speaking languages no one understood. Fishermen returned with empty nets. At sunset, ghostly figures appeared among the trees. People heard drums, but found no drummers. Fear spread across Umuozu. The villagers begged Nze Okoro for help. After days of prayer and divination, the old priest spoke. The ancestors are calling. But they are not angry with us. They are warning us. Something older than our ancestors has awakened. Silence filled the gathering. That night, Obinna dreamed. An elderly warrior dressed in white stood before him. His face looked strangely familiar. My grandson. You carry my blood. The village needs you. When Obinna woke, he dismissed it as imagination. Until he found ancient footprints glowing outside his hut. The footprints stopped. Right before the sacred forest. Determined to prove everyone wrong, Obinna entered the forbidden forest alone. The deeper he walked, the quieter the world became. No insects. No birds. Only whispers carried by the wind. Then, mist surrounded him. One by one, ancient spirits appeared. Warriors, queens, hunters, mothers carrying babies. Every generation of Umuozu stood before him. None looked frightening. Instead, their faces were filled with sorrow. An elderly woman stepped forward. If the sacred seal is broken, the shadow beneath will consume every generation. Obinna finally understood. The sacred forest had never hidden treasure. It had imprisoned something far more dangerous. Far beneath the earth, an ancient darkness began rising. It had no face. No body. Only black smoke that swallowed light itself. The ancestors could not fight it alone. Only someone still living could restore the sacred seal. That person was Obinna. Guided by ancestral spirits, Obinna climbed the oldest tree in the forest. At its roots rested an ancient stone carved with sacred symbols. The seal had cracked. He remembered every lesson his mother had taught him. He knelt, poured palm wine onto the earth, and spoke the names of his ancestors with humility. The forest trembled. Golden light burst from the ground. Thousands of ancestral spirits surrounded the darkness. Together, the seal closed once again. The black smoke disappeared beneath the earth. Peace returned. The next morning, birds sang again. The river flowed crystal clear. Children laughed. Healthy crops began growing. The village celebrated for 7 days. Obinna was no longer the young man who mocked tradition. He became the protector of Umuozu's history. From that day forward, whenever children asked whether ancestors truly existed, he smiled gently. The greatest wisdom is not fearing your ancestors. It is remembering the sacrifices that allow you to stand where you are today. And every year, as the sun disappeared behind the sacred forest, the people of Umuozu poured palm wine onto the earth. Not because they feared spirits, but because gratitude keeps a people connected to their past. And a people who forget their past may one day lose their future.